The rise of veganism.
There is growing evidence about the health benefits.
Vegan diet, to eat a plant-based diet.
Predominantly plant-based foods.
From a health point of view,
They're better for our health.
is it healthier?
Obese. Your eating habits will kill you.
I don't understand why it could be even worse. First off, I'm really so sorry about the fact that it worsened. Okay, I don't understand why it could be worse. I really do not understand. Like, I understand if there are incremental changes or if it was just the same. But for it to worsen, it just breaks my heart so much. Because it's not easy to fucking change your lifestyle.
That's true, it's not easy to change your lifestyle.
I did like complete 180.
Hold up. Hi, I'm Mayumi. For the past year, I had been on a journey towards getting it together. I make videos about self-improvement. And today, you are going to watch me try the 30-day vegan challenge. 0 meat, 0 dairy, 0 animal products. You see, I am obese. I have always struggled with my weight, and when I hit 253 pounds or 115 kg at 5'6", I finally decided to do something about it.
Good job, good job.
Good morning, guys! Today is Monday. Wow, my energy is off the roof. Today is Monday and it is my day 1 of me going on a vegan or plant-based diet for 30 whole days. It is also my day 1 of my 90-day fitness transformation. If you're interested in watching all of the results, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell right beside it so you're updated once all of my videos are out. But for today, I have a very long schedule and a busy day. That is why I need to grab myself some breakfast. And whenever my schedule is tight, I'm one of those people like you, yes, I'm talking to you, that needs her coffee. And my coffee is just plain coffee plus milk, which obviously I can't have anymore because I can't have dairy, but I have some soy milk. I've tried this combination before. I wasn't really a fan, but that's what this lifestyle switch is all about. No judgment. I want to give it a try, clean slate. I'm gonna give myself the opportunity to enjoy every bit of this experience. Let's see how it goes. So there you have it. That's what I will have for breakfast. Alright, first taste of my dairy-free coffee. I use soy milk. I know I can use almond milk, but it's just way too pricey. So I felt that it wasn't really worth it, at least for now. Whew. First taste. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's a bit bitter, but I think that's with the ratio I put. And I think the soy milk that I got has some sugar in it, which I don't usually add sugar on my coffee. But this will do. I can definitely do this. So it's my first week of my transition towards the plant-based or vegan diet. I went easy on myself. It was just about understanding how my body is at the moment so that I can actually have data to compare towards the end of this challenge. I'm still fairly new to the challenge. It is just my first week, but my expectations have already changed over the course of 5 days. Initially, I was thinking that there was not going to be much change. Back in 2018, I was pescatarian for 7 months and I did the exact same test. I had a blood test and compared it within a 3-month period, but there was not much drastic change in the numbers that I saw. So my expectation going on a vegan diet is very much influenced by that experience. I'd like to say that I have a realistic point of view or expectation in terms of how my results would be towards the end of the 30-day challenge.
Imagine if I had a piece of A1 Wagyu steak and cooked it beautifully and marbled in front of you. That smell alone made me so
I would still not eat it for
really?
this. Yeah, for this 30 days I won't because I'm very committed. 30 days of sacrificing or missing out on earthly pleasures. Like these pleasures are fleeting too, right? Well, the reason why I want to test myself for 30 days is for me to test myself mentally as well. I don't want to be dependent on certain food that I know are unhealthy for me. I can prove to myself that for 30 days I can stay away from things that I know are unhealthy, then that could be a good moral booster. For instance, that experience that I had for being pescatarian for 7 months is making me stronger in this 30-day challenge compared to you that didn't have a head start. I think in terms of how you're enjoying the food compared to I can say that I'm a lot more mentally prepared for this challenge because first off, it is my idea. You know, psychologically, I feel like I'm prepared to suppress those cravings and I'm fully committed to the challenge compared to you at the moment. Then I had my body composition assessed. After seeing my body composition and my body fat percentage, I became hopeful because it makes sense. There's not much plant-based items that would have much cholesterol in it unless you drink all of this vegetable oil or coconut cream. So I'm hoping that I can really pull those numbers down. Fingers crossed. So today is day 8 and I'm pretty sure that my body is experiencing some sort of meat withdrawal. I'm not sure if that's even a thing, but I feel like I'm constantly underfed and I'm pretty sure I'm eating below the calories that I need to eat. That's probably good for weight loss, but I'm not really aiming for weight loss that way because I still want to give my body the proper nutrition that it needs, and that's exactly how I feel right now. I feel like I'm not well nourished. I can't help but start thinking about food. I feel lighter. I don't feel bloated. I'm pretty sure I'm not physically hungry, but there's just this psychological effect on me that makes me think that I haven't eaten enough. It's probably because the diet is restrictive for someone who's just transitioning. So there are lots of things that I couldn't eat that were convenient to me before. Things that I had easy access to whenever I get hungry. Those that I was used to. It's not because of me going plant-based, but because of the routines that I'm used to. And I'm pretty sure this is mainly because of me adjusting to the diet. I noticed that I get hungrier often compared to when I was eating meat, and that's probably because my body obviously digests vegetables faster. A part of me is actually worried that I'm not really getting a well-balanced diet because as I am transitioning, I am leaning towards convenient food that is not really full of nutrition, like spaghetti with some plant-based sauce. So I don't want to be strict during this first week because I am still transitioning. I would have the second and third and fourth week to prepare some well-balanced meals for my body and for my body to have the right nutrition that it needs. I don't know how to put it in words because physically I don't feel hungry, but I noticed that I keep on watching people eat on YouTube as well, and I always navigate towards the fatty stuff. When I watch them eat it, I feel gross out because it's in excess and I don't feel like I'm craving for it, but I just couldn't help it. I feel like a moth attracted to fire. It's funny, I cannot believe how dependent I am on food. And
also, like, vegetarian food has this notion of being healthy.
Yeah.
But I feel actually that could be a fallacy. It may be vegetarian, it may be totally unhealthy.
Correct.
Could be fried potatoes.
Correct.
Or
Coke, seitan and mock meats. I don't.
yeah, processed may not be actually healthy.
Yes.
The key more is it a healthy food.
Yeah,
So,
eating whole food
yeah,
and
because-
whole grains. I really have to work on the things that I eat within a day in terms of calories and nutrition because I can't go on like this. I want to share this with you though because I'm pretty sure everyone who wants to transition into eating plant-based diet are having difficulties adjusting as well. Please let me know if there is such thing as meat withdrawal because I feel like that's what I'm experiencing right now. The first 7 days were pretty easy. I did not expect me to have this much of an adjustment because it's kind of hitting me late because it's day 8 right now. Hopefully this is the lowest of my experience and there's nowhere else to go but up from here on. A huge worry on our end is to find places that would serve vegan food. Okay, so it's my first time eating out since transitioning, and you can see what's available when you eat out here in Singapore. Lucky that a lot of these hawker centers would offer vegetarian options, and I already found one, but the rest are not really vegetarian. Oh, that's so cool. There's another one in there. So I just have to make sure that I order pure vegetables with no seitan, so just to be safe that it doesn't have any egg. There's another vegetarian meal. It's Indian. That's so cool. So there are Chinese options and there are Indian options as well. In terms of recipe and cooking on my own, I find it interesting and exciting because I'm learning something new. It's fun to experiment different recipes and finding alternatives of the food that I used to enjoy that I can still enjoy right now, only as a plant-based alternative. If you don't know, I managed to persuade my husband to do this challenge with me. I'm doing vegan challenge for 30 days and he is going vegetarian for 30 days. Today is our 21st day and he has been fighting his urges so badly to have a Japanese buffet, and I just discovered a Japanese vegetarian cafe that is nearby. It's actually just walking distance, so I will surprise and treat him for a good Japanese vegetarian food. I hope it's good. Oh, I'm so excited. So this is the wakame salad. This is vegan mayo, so it's an avocado maki. Wow, this looks legit. It's tofu nagi. Oh, and then lastly, whoa, this is a vegan sashimi. Oh my god, it looks legit, darling. It looks so legit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so legit. Oh my gosh. Hi there. Today is my third week of going vegan and now we are out in a Buddhist temple in a vegetarian place. I ordered some mushroom meat. I like it. It's well flavored. There's not much oil. You don't need a lot of fat nor salt to make it tasty. I think it's also the fact that there's not much oil coming from the meat. I mean, it's so guilt-free. In terms of price, we pay the same amount of money for whether we eat vegetarian or we eat meat, but the difference is we don't pay the price of our health when we go vegan, right?
Okay.
In the hawker centers, it is cheap. That's why we're very lucky that there's a lot of vegetarian places in Singapore. But if you go for those hip-friendly vegan places, then it's gonna be pricey. One meal would cost you probably $15 or so. But in hawker centers, that would be like 4 meals minimum. I just love how they always have this alternative of the favorite dishes that we love, right?
Yeah.
It satisfies that craving too.
So you feel like you're not missing out.
Yeah, you feel like you're not missing out, especially when you're transitioning because they flavor it so well. So the key is to really learn how to cook them at home.
No, there's certain comforting familiarity.
Yes, correct. I'm extremely proud of myself because I was able to recreate that minced mushroom meat. The smell is similar, the aroma is similar, the texture is similar, and most importantly, the taste is similar too. Actually, we have a lot of meals that we eat and enjoy that are vegan, but obviously, like, if you do it 24/7, it's not that easy to just come up with everything vegan. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
The planning is really important, just from finding yourself, checking all the nutritional label and the ingredients and all, because some of the sauces or some of the things that you won't expect to be having animal products will have animal products. Like caramel, I didn't know caramel was not plant-based. To be fair, I didn't know what caramel was made of. So we are currently in an Indian mini grocery and lots of their spices are vegan, which is wonderful. So I think I'm gonna buy myself some. This one, for instance, is surprisingly vegan. All plant-based. So I'm probably gonna get that because I love chicken masala. I'm also gonna get me some lentils. It's cheaper here. This is $3.50 for 1 kilograms, but when I bought it from the grocery, it's like that amount for 500 grams. So I'm gonna buy myself that. I'm also gonna have some muscovado sugar or sugarcane sugar. What else? A lot of beans. Ooh, biryani. Whoa, that's vegan too. So awesome. So it is our 4th week of going vegan. Right now, I think I have at least 4 days to go before I can end the challenge. And I was fine all throughout except times like this that I am outdoors. There are lots of seafood places. So now we are at the Tortoise Museum and there's a lot of seafood and all this food that you eat when you're like on a holiday. Anyway, so that's the only time that I feel like I'm missing out on something. I survived the entire 3.5 weeks without feeling like I am restricted or I am missing out on some tasty food, except when now that I have seafood around. So I think that's gonna be the challenge once we go traveling, you know, especially when you're in the islands and when you are by the beach and all, and when the seafood are really awesome. But in general, I don't have that much cravings anyway, especially for meat.
Alright, so where were we?
I'm trying to work so hard. I mean, you see me, right? You see the discipline that I have.
Yeah.
I'm making so much massive changes in my lifestyle. So whenever I don't get the results that I expect, I get so disappointed in myself.
I feel so much lighter. I don't feel lethargic. I don't feel bloated as well. I am really feeling a lot better about myself. I remember when I went on being a pescatarian for 7 months in 2018. My husband specifically noticed that I was in a better mood and I had less mood swings when I was not eating any meat. I was just eating some fish or seafood. And I'd say I am also in a better mood this time around. And that's probably because a lot of this animal product messes up with my hormones whenever I eat them. So yeah, that's one good thing that I am experiencing by being vegan right now.
I'm looking at my results now. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's bad. How is that possible? It's just, you think my body went on starvation mode or whatever? The only good thing that happened was my triglycerides went down. The rest was so bad. My LDL is the worst since 2016 or 2018. It's the worst since 2018. My cholesterol is not as bad as 2019, but it's so bad. How is that? It's so disappointing. How is that possible? I need to understand how cholesterol works. How did it increase?
You don't eat pescatarian. So, you know the omega-3, right? Supposedly lowers cholesterol.
Because my HDL did not go higher. Because I didn't have good fats.
You take omega-3 too.
Yeah, that's good fats. You can get that from chia seeds and walnuts, which I didn't obviously have enough of.
Yeah,
but
maybe you need to crank up the nut.
oh my god, these results are so bad. It does not make sense. It does not make sense.
And enjoy the results that improve and then work on the ones that did not. Isn't that the way to do it?
It's really not instant gratification.
It's not instant gratification. It's only 30 days, man. You expect instant noodles. The body takes some couple of months to adjust also, right? You don't get muscles instantly.
And it's not like a complete loss anyway. I have good results in certain areas, like my visceral fat.
Yeah, it's down.
I wanna know what the word is when somebody like you's in the building. Place on fire, I'm so lit. You're just it, you're all I want. Kicking back for a minute. When I can't keep my cool, come get it. Let's turn in, turn lights out, play fight now. Oh, oh. You went and took it to the floor, to the chairs upstairs, to the bed, baby, give me some more. Cause you know my mind, stay by my side. I wanna ride, like ride or die. Love you for life, you turn me on. You turn me on. You turn me on. I let you in. You make me scream and shout. Turn me on. You turn me on. You pull me in. Show me you.
I mean, you're obviously doing something right and then something wrong. So you gotta focus on what was the wrong thing that you did and fix it. That's all.
It's what you like. Take your time. I'm here all night. If that's what you want. Players hate for a minute, cause they don't really know how to come with it. When we turn out, sun rays out, shining out. It's just how we glow.